How's it, gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. We're in the most dramatic sounding version of the 100 Acre Wood ever. We are actually at the last dungeon, the end of the world. And we're about to fight another boss. Well, not right yet, but very, very close. The last little area of this weird area that was like a bunch of memories of other worlds we've done. The whole world of the end of the world is very trippy, as per Final Fantasy / Square Enix rules. We'll go in here. And all of a sudden, a nice hallway. Well, we have some of the end game enemies here. Hope we get some Gales. Oh, jeez, was that on command or what? Okay, cool. We need 6. Oh my, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god, my luck. My luck. My cup runneth over. I need 6, I think. I'm gonna check my notes in a second, because, like, now I'm all... Holy crap. Okay, is that all of them? Let me just double check real quickly. Yeah, I only need 6 Gale. I just got 2 there. Holy crap. That's really funny to me. Gale. Yeah, I've got 5 of them. I need 1 more. So it means that I'll only have to synthesize grind for Stormy Stones around here, which is really, really nice. In here, before we go on, this is a creepy looking room. Very interesting, very cool. We don't go to the first person mode very much, but we can now to kind of look at this. Look! What is this? It looks like it'd be so important. Guess what? It's not. I mean, kind of. We'll read what it has to say. Ones born of the heart and darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one heart to encompass all. Realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness. For the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, 1 key to the door of darkness tied by 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light. None shall pass but shadows, returning to the darkness. Ones born of the heart and darkness hunger for every heart until the dark door opens. Oh, that sounded incredibly incoherent. That must be ChatGPT. No, so this room, I think what you're supposed to think is that this is the room that, like... So we know that Ansem's not a cool guy. We've already known that. He's taken over Riku's body. And judging by his reports, he knows a lot about, like, the Heartless stuff. And if you read his other reports, you can tell that he does experiments on the Heartless. And I think a lot of people were like, oh, this must be where he's done that. But it's never really answered. And I guess Nomura, the director behind Kingdom Hearts, I guess later on in the series kind of slightly retcons this room to be something else. But basically right now it's not important, it's just the thing that looks cool. And that is very Nomura. Even if you like his games, and I do like his games, he has a tendency to just be like, this looks cool and it feels cool, it's okay if there's not an explanation right now. And I'm like, okay, I get you. Weirdly enough, this is nothing. We actually have to go back where we came from. It's very odd. And that big pillar of fire is gone, and now we can go into here, where we fight our next boss. And this one I did not expect at all. A very classic Disney character that you tend to not think about very much. Here is Chernabog from Fantasia. We even have the music in the background. That's so freaking cool. This is narratively unimportant. It's never explained, it's never talked about, it's just a boss. And I love it. This is so neat. Very, very cool. So, first things first. You have to land to summon. We're going to land right here in the volcano and summon Tinkerbell. We don't really need it. This isn't a particularly difficult fight, but it is really cool. You fly the entire time. Yeah, Chernabog has 1500 HP. I think gives like 15,000 experience. It's kind of ridiculous. There we go. Now we can fly up, target, and I'm gonna probably cast a rogue on myself. Why not? You gotta be careful of his movements and whatnot, because everything he does will knock you away a bit. So you gotta need to hopefully get a couple of hits and not get knocked back. If it looks like he's like going down and almost dying, he's gonna rise up like in the movie, and that's a pretty big attack, so you gotta be careful. He will cover himself with fire. He's just so neat. This is such a cool idea for a boss. I'll be really honest. Again, it makes no sense, and it is a total, like, just, like, punch fest, you know what I mean? Like, there's very little strategy here outside of Proud mode, but it's really cool. That's what I was talking about. I probably should have gotten away there, but actually, that was a decent amount of damage. But I'm a Rogud, so that would have been pretty bad, actually, if I had taken that. Where am I? There we go. Yeah, I love just the surprise Disney stuff that they put in sometimes. And if you like surprise Disney stuff, I really recommend checking out Kingdom Hearts 2 if you get a chance. There are some really, really cool Disney properties that I don't think anyone expected them to put in. It's very neat. What I've heard about Kingdom Hearts 3, I still have not played it, was that a lot of people were complaining about the Disney worlds because it's just like, it just felt like it was like, okay, 10,000 experience, 10,000 experience, still really good. It just feels like it was, oh, these are just popular right now, so we'll put them in. But at the same time, it's like, well, these were also big Disney things that weren't out during Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, so it also makes sense to put them in. But Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 have a really nice mix of classic old school Disney along with modern Disney, and Chernabog is a perfect example of that. Again, that was just a ridiculous boss for no reason, but I love it. But we get the shared ability Super Glide, which is pretty much just regular glide, except, where is my abilities? There you are. Except you can go fast with it. Basically, press square instead of circle to go faster. And now we can kind of go into this. Oops, go down, Phil. There we go. Into the crater. Into the crater. I love how they kept this music. Can't even land here. Kind of interesting. And where's the door? Keep going down, I guess. Into whatever this is, I guess. There we go. And these are kind of weird, because they're just like very small hallways. We're like, what is it? And like I was talking about before, like remnants of worlds destroyed. And I guess the theory is that this is Snow White's world. Like the forest there, this looks like it could have been the dwarves' cottage. There's the top right there. Has the brambles from the evil queen. It's pretty neat. I like the idea of that. So this was like Snow White's world that didn't make it into the game, and over here we have more that looks like it could be Cinderella's castle, which I think it is. That's like the Disney logo. Anything other Cinderella-y type thing here that might point to that? Maybe not really. Still though, like it's very neat, the idea of this stuff. Oh, it could be Sleeping Beauties, like the evil forest, or no, is the evil forest in? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just saying, guys, it's a neat idea. You get 3 of these little hallways, just cool. It's all creepy looking. Or it could be nothing. It could be just Nomura being like, oh, this looks cool, huh? Because that's, again, very him. And are we there? This is it. The Green Room. Or at least that's what I call it. It's not called. That's called Linked Worlds, I think. And we have another behemoth. This is the area, if you're playing Proud mode, this is a very difficult area because it is a bunch of fights. Like, it's a behemoth fight, and then like wave after wave after wave of very difficult fights with no rest in between. And the rest in between allow you to, you know, go into your menu, which means you can re-equip any spent items or use a cottage, or it recharges your summons. But if you don't get that, then, whoops, oh, that's fine, it's fine. It's gonna heal, but that's alright. You don't get that in this room, though, unfortunately. So it can be very difficult on Proud. It's, not much of a struggle on normal, which is fine by me. But this is like the last gauntlet. This is literally the second last room before the final, boss. So, this is also where I'll be doing my grinding for Gales and for Stormy, I think it's Stormy Stones. Because I think the only room where Neo Shadows can appear. Alright, so here's kind of the gist of it. Even though it looks like that was a rest, you can't go into your menu while this is happening. This door, it is a door, but it needs to crack apart. And you'll fight wave after wave of fight, and with each wave, a part of that door will crack away until you can finally go through it. It's pretty neat. It's a nice little gauntlet. I really do appreciate it. If you have the MP, which I definitely do, using Ragnarok here is pretty good because you have homing lasers that can sometimes damage multiple enemies. These are just dark balls, so I don't really care. Dark balls are nothing to me. but then it's going to be Invincibles or Invisibles, or names, and like a lot of Angel Stars. So like here, let's just use Ragnarok. Make sure to time the thing. Oh, he hit me while the thing was going. That's okay. Let's waste 3 more MP. Oh, I'm not doing it right. I'm so dumb. I'm bad at the action commands. Well, we got our 6th Gale, so we do not need to grind for them, which is really good. Let's get some MP back, first of all. But yeah, this is the only room, I think, in the game where you can get Neo Shadows, and they are a frustrating fight. So we're going to have to grind for those, because I need a chunk of them. Check to see how many later when I have my synthesis grinding notes open, which is not what I have right now. Come on, I was gonna Ragnarok, and then the Ragnarok thing went away. I still don't really understand why it sometimes appears and sometimes doesn't, but not a big deal. It's not like I really need it for these guys. Wow, I have more Gales than I need. I don't think that's ever happened in any of my playthroughs. Try to keep Aurora up, too. These guys shooting some projectiles, they'll just bounce off me, and I'll get tech points for it, so... Donald's out, too, so he is... My extra version of healing is gone. I'm kind of on my own for it, which is fine. I have enough MP for that. God damn. Yeah, I'm not getting good luck with my Ragnaroks, so I'll just waste my MP. Wow, yep, they're really sniping me out of the sky. Oh, well, it is what it is. Goofy is set to give me more MP. That's why I love him. MP Gift is such a good ability, I really like it. Oh, there you are. Dude, there's one more of you. Come here, man, stop running away. Like a baby. Oh, Goofy and Donald are out. Well, if I waste time, they'll come back sooner or later. So it's not really doing anything. There you go. Steph, how's that door doing? Looks like it's almost at the end. Jeez, I cannot believe my luck with these Gales. That's awesome. There we go. So we're pretty much at the end of like our forward progress today. Another Gale. My god, I've never been this lucky with Gales before. We're pretty much going to be finishing our synthesis stuff today. We'll be getting the ultimate weapon in the game. Because, I mean, we have plenty of time. We're not even at like 13 minutes left. Oh my gosh, you guys are actually taking me out. But I've got lots of MP, thank goodness. Or HP, I mean. Yeah, you can see how on Proud Mode, where things can kill you in like 3 hits, this would be difficult. Ah, still more. Thanks, Donald. I like how he's just like, oh, Oroga needs to go up. The fact that we're fighting a lot of enemies that have projectiles too really helps, because Oroga blocks them and sends them back, usually for tech points. So I'm getting experience just for protecting myself. Always nice. Yeah, it's like one little bit left there. Come on, Donald, can't you take care of these last 2 dart balls? Oops, come on. There we go. Is that it? Yes, it is. And that, if you're just playing the game casually, this is the complete end of the game. Going into this area. There we go. Last little room. And the door from the opening, like, dream sequence. Oh, love that full circle. If you go to it, it'll say, hey, this is it. If you go through this door, you're beating the game or you're dying. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And I'm going to go back into this door. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, Megalixir. Pretty cool. Back in here, I think it's called Linked Worlds or whatever is the name of the room. It's cool. You can kind of fully see it. There are 3 possible encounters there. Speaking of which, I should probably get my Encounter Plus on. I should probably put Combo Master back on, too. I don't need Ragnarok right now. Encounter Plus allows me to just go back and forth and get the encounters that I want. Either the encounter will be a bunch of endgame Heartless stuff like the Invincibles or Angel Stars, or it'll be a bunch of white mushrooms, or it will be Neo Shadows, which is what I want. So I'll be right back when I get into a Neo Shadow fight. There we go. These are, jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These are Neo Shadows. They are rough. They have a lot of HP. And basically, they have phases. They act as like a single big enemy. Once you get less than like 4 or so, they'll start changing up their stuff. And then once you get down to 1, they start coming back if you don't kill that one fast. Oh, they're moving on to the next thing. They come out for a second, they bounce around, you gotta take them out. They're taking a lot of HP off them, actually, I'm surprised. Yeah, they're pretty crazy. You can also use Dumbo a little bit. It helps a little. Oh, we're the last one. Ah, yes, we are. There we go. Is that it? Nope, we're still going. There's a couple more. This is the last guy, I think. Oh my goodness. There we go, and that's a Stormy Stone. Basically, you have a 35% chance of getting a Stormy Stone after all 7 Neo Shadows are gone. But if we have Lucky Strike with all 3 characters, which we do, are you okay, Donald? There you go. It bumps up to like 75 or something like that, so it's not too bad. But I need specifically 4 of them. Actually, that's not too bad. So I'm going to go and do that, and I'll meet you back at the save point when I have all that. Alright, we're back, and we have all 4 Stormy Stones that we need. Took me about like 13 minutes or so, so definitely not too bad. Head back to the Gummy Ship. We can return exactly there. I think it's called Final Rest or something. At any point, unlike Hollow Bastion, we do not have to go through it twice. So now all we have to do is get 7 Serenity Powers, make 3 Dark Matters, get 1 Dazzling Stone, get 2 more Orichalcums, which I'm going to have to buy, and get 2 Blazing Stones. Let's start with that Dazzling Stone by going to Neverland. Now, I think you need 5 of these, but I ended up just getting them while I was forming other things. But I would usually wait until after you have Aroga because of the way it attacks. So I will show you that. Let's go to the cabin. I have Aroga and Stopra ready for this guy. And let's hope he's the one that I am going to see. Get away from me, pirates. I don't have time for you. Oh, no, that's just bombs. Go back and forth. We got encounter plus for a reason. So we just go back and forth until we get the rare encounter that we want. If you feel like you're not getting it at all, exit the world, come back. Sooner or later, you'll get it. Oh, there we go. There he goes. He's super cute. He runs away. Let's immediately cast Aroga on us, because he shoots little torpedoes that make you drop money, but you can just kind of go through them if you have Aroga on. You can also stop him. It does not last long, as you can see. But we'll try to attack him and make sure he dies out now he's out in the water. So let's hope we get what he drops. Oh man, he's so fast, it's annoying. Ah, damn it. Go over the boat. We don't want him to drop the Dazzling Stone into the ocean when we can't get it. Ooh, we got it. Looks like he dropped 2, actually. But I only needed 1, so we are good, and we can now leave. It's a very weird thing. It's, like, not difficult. It's more hilariously annoying because he's just, like, running away. It's really funny. Next up, we will head over to Halloween Town. And where Oogie Boogie's mansion used to be, I'm going to meet you right there. Okay, so if you enter this area, you drop down, and a single White Knight is there, and you defeat it. It'll be 3 White Knights and then 5. You know the Chimera will trigger if that's the battle you get. The Chimera, I've mentioned it before, is my least favorite gimmick fight in the game. Because you whittle down its like shield HP, and then 3 colored balls will come out, and kind of knocking those colored balls back to him gets experience and tech points stuff. And if you do like 6 in a row without getting hit, then you have a good chance of getting a Blazing Stone, but I'm really bad at it. But apparently Aroga works for this. I don't think I knew this in my previous playthroughs, so we'll see. The other problem, though, is that if you get hit by the balls, then... actually, let's just summon Bambi while I talk. Then they'll disappear, so I'll lose out on my chance. So I like to summon Bambi, because it gets Goofy and Donald away from the fight, because I don't want them around, because they'll mess it up. And then I'll put Aroga back on myself, and hopefully we can get this. I only needed 2, thankfully. Aroga, okay. Take out his... Come here. Come here. There we go. Yeah, it does bounce him back. Nice. Oh, oh. Does that mean, like, I'll get... Come on. No, so I didn't get anything. Again, I don't really understand this guy very much. He's just annoying. Let's try again. We'll keep going. Doing that also depletes his regular HP, which is obviously something that we want. And we'll have a chance to get... Ah, damn, I let go of Aeroga. That was my bad. That was my fault completely. But yeah, that gives us a chance to get a Blazing Stone as well. But either way, it's very annoying, and I hate it. I just want to just give them to me, please. No drops again, I don't think. Nope. Yeah, I really don't understand it. He just is an annoyance, and I hate him. So we'll just keep trying, and if I don't get him in this fight, then hopefully I'll get it in a couple fights. Here's Donald and Goofy to mess it up for me. Yeah, least favorite synthesis grinding type thing in the game. I just don't like it. Chances just seem to be not very good in the first place. Oh, well, I got one from defeating him. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and leave this area and then come back and hopefully get one more. Oh, thank God. Okay. We have what we came for. Let's get out of here. It was just annoying getting him to come back, but yeah, no, I hate those guys. We can go back here to the bridge, and we can just take this quick shortcut right back to Guillotine Square. There is one more thing we gotta farm, and that is it for farming, thankfully. And that is Serenity Powers, which are gotten by pink agaricuses. I guess that's the plural. And they are specifically found in Atlantica. Not that I want to do it in Atlantica, but in Deep Jungle. You need to make it to the treehouse, and I'm going to set my characters up, and I'll let you know when I get that encounter. If you walk into the area and you find a frozen white mushroom, you know you have the right encounter. Cast Stop on him to help him. He'll drop some MP balls. Thanks, Goofy, you greatly took those. There are 3 white mushrooms in this area, and once you've helped all of them, a pink agaricus will spawn, and that is a gigantic mushroom. And the trick with them is that you need to get as many hits on it as you can before they disappear. And the higher amount, the better chance you're going to get a Serenity Power. I think you need at least 40 to even have a chance for one, but if you get 100, I think you're guaranteed. We're not getting 100, because that's fine. We don't need it. But I did switch up my stuff. You'll notice I have Lady Luck equipped. Where is the other mushroom? I have Lady Luck equipped because it gives me 2 extra MP, and I also have a bunch of accessories that raise my MP, which makes my stop magic more powerful. If you have access to the Shiva Belt and the Diamond Dust, which is locked behind super bosses and stuff like that, then you can increase your MP even more. I don't care about getting the full 100. That gets you a useless accessory that I don't need. It's more of a look what I did sort of thing. But anyways, there he is right there. Make sure to target its head when you get a chance. We're going to use Arrow. That was the wrong spell. Crap. Okay, target its head. Arrow. And then stop. And we'll do an air combo and then Ragnarok. We can't cast Ragnarok again while the screen is green, so we're going to use 2 more air combos. And then Ragnarok again. And we'll see if we can knock in another combo in there. Nice. One more. Ooh. There we go. We'll back off. I love watching the tech points. Plus, this is a good way to just get a little bit of experience. Where are we at? 60, 70, 80, 84. Not bad. And hopefully that got us at least 1 Serenity Power. Ooh, it looks like it got us 2. Serenity Power. Serenity Power. Very nice. Like I said, you can go for 100. And that's cool and all, but this works out just fine. If you have more MP, you can probably get 3 Ragnaroks. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get 7 Serenity Powers, and I'll meet you back at the Gummy Ship when we are ready to synthesize. Whee! Alright, I have 7 Serenity Powers. Actually, I have 8. They were dropping them 2 at a time, but, you know, I have enough. Let's go back to Traverse Town and get some synthesizing done. Also, a little random thing. I never mentioned this, and I keep forgetting to. I like the little mural of Lady and the Tramp here in the yellow right there. I love that. There's like no other references to Lady and the Tramp. That's like one of my favorite Disney movies. So it's a shame there's not more, because I would have loved that. Anyways, we still need 2 orichalcums. We're going to get them from the nephews. The 2 that I'm missing are not available to me right now, basically. Hey, Huey. One is after the next cup in the Colosseum, which I don't want to do until I have everything. The other one is in the clock tower, locked away behind a super boss at this point. So that's fine. We'll get 2 of them right here. 10,000 money, which is nothing to us right now. You still buy all the rest of Donald and Goofy's weapons. I think you need to do that to get a trophy, or if you're just a completionist, I absolutely understand that feeling with that type of thing. But we are good. We are fine. Head into here. We'll ignore this shopkeep, not buy anything from him, and just go to his attic. He must love our business. And let's do this. Hello, I'm going to get my notes on what the rest of these things are so I can explain them as I synthesize them. An EXP earring is just like the ring that you already have. It's 20% extra experience, and you can equip both of those and stack them for 40% increase, which is very cool. And fully 4 more things left. Goodness. Dark matter, I actually need 3 of them, so we're just gonna make 3. A mega elixir, which I feel is such a waste of a dark matter and 2 gale and 3 lucid crystals. It's such a waste. And the other, oh, we got an XP bracelet, which is 30% experience. Again, you can stack those. And a ribbon. And the ribbon, in most Final Fantasy games, is immunity to status ailments. Now, there's not really status ailments in this game. So this instead is reducing all elemental damage by 20% and 3 defense, which is a nice overall thing, but I think it's a little lame for like the last synthesizable thing in the 5th tier. But exit out, go back in to get our last tier for our ultimate weapons. The Fantasista for Donald, the 7 elements for Goofy, and the Ultima weapon for Sora. And anyone who's played Final Fantasy post Final Fantasy VII knows that the Ultima weapon is almost always the like final sword or whatever for the main character. Not every game, but in a lot of the games, Ultima weapon is just this massive thing. Anyways, I'm going to equip my party, and I'll show you what I kind of came up with. Okay, let's take a look. For Sora, we of course have the Ultima weapon. It is gorgeous, look at that. It is a long Keyblade, which is great. The Ultimate Keyblade raises max MP by 2 and possesses maximum power and attributes. It has 14 strength, so my strength is 47. It gives me 2 MP, and it's got a great critical hit rate and a great deflection rate, or whatever you want to call that stat. I think the only thing it doesn't technically have the ultimate is strength. I think there might be one Keyblade out there that technically has higher power, but it's not very good because you get it so late and you get none of the other good stuff. I think you lose MP with it. So Ultimate Weapon is absolutely your choice for the rest of the game. I give him a Gaia Bangle, Crystal Crown, Cosmic Arts. Most of the stuff raises my max MP, but a Gaia Bangle significantly raises my max HP and defense just for survivability. Now, this loadout, by the way, will change depending on which super boss I'm fighting, but this is a nice overall loadout for Sora. For me, a lot of people have different kind of things they want to do, and some people like to go the whole way and just make 3 Crystal Crowns, which is overkill, but I kind of love how powerful you can get with that. Donald, we give him the Fantasista, which looks super cool, and the big thing is that it gives you 3 extra MP. It's got terrible strength, but I don't want Donald to be strong anyways. I want him to have MP. And I give him a Royal Crown and Atlas Armlet, just, again, to emphasize the fact that I want him to have MP up. Goofy, the 7 elements, which is an ugly shield. I hate the way that looks. It's same thing, MP by 3, and it's a very weak weapon. It's kind of interesting that the game knew that having higher MP for your party members is just the better thing to do, because he's gonna be an MP battery for me. The rest of his stuff, he's got a Moogle badge, which again raises MP, HP, and AP, so that's kind of helpful. But other than that, he is our experience mule, I guess. With this, we will get 70% extra experience, which is awesome. There is actually a 4th experience item you can get, but it's locked behind a super boss, or you can just, you know, go ahead and synthesize more experience stuff and give more to Donald and Goofy just to get those experience things. That's really good for the upcoming Colosseum, because, you know, you get experience there, and we're going to need it, because we are seemingly at a high level. We're at 60 with everyone except for Donald, which is really good. But a lot of these bosses, you should probably be around level 70 because they are very difficult. But we will see what we feel like. And I might, again, change this loadout depending on what we're doing. But that is my nice kind of general loadout, probably what I'll have for the end of the game. But yeah, look how crazy my HP bar is and Donald's MP. That is absolutely insane. Anyways, with that, fill in the blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.